You ever ask yourself, why do I worry? Why am I giving a fuck about something that's, in the grand scheme of things, so insignificant? But yet, in the present moment, it feels so gargantuan. You know what's funny? Just to give you guys a little bit of perspective for the sake of this video. For those of you who don't know, I'm an electronics repairman. That's what I do for a living. So I go around and I fix people's electronics, right? And I absolutely hate doing iPhone 7s. They just suck ass, and it's low-key kind of hard to transfer some of the parts in there to the new screen and da-da-da-da. So I'm not gonna lie, before I went to bed last night and I checked my appointments for today, I was like, damn, man, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. I'm gonna be honest. Speaking of tomorrow, and I was just like, man, like, fuck, how am I gonna do this? I really hope I don't break this phone, because at the end of the day, if I fuck up somebody's phone, it's on me. It's all on me. That's coming out of my pocket, or that's on my ass, right? But then literally after I did that shit today, with ease, I literally just thought to myself, you know what? Why the fuck was I worrying about that? Like, honestly, why did I give a fuck to the point where I stayed up like an extra 15 minutes thinking about how am I gonna get it done? Like, it's a fucking phone. I used to be fucking homeless and I figured out how to get my shit in order. I came up from fucking nothing. I moved all the way across the country on my own. And yet I'm worried about a fucking phone? You know what I mean? Like, you really gotta circle back sometimes in life and remind yourself on how bad of a motherfucker you really are. Because the more you do that, the more confidence you're gonna build up for yourself. And you're not gonna give a shit about anything that comes your fucking way. I always talk highly to myself. You know why? Because I want to be a king one day. I don't want to be a fucking pussy. And the only way I'm going to overcome these challenges is if I keep positively reinforcing, you know what I'm saying, the proper thoughts to get into my head so I can be in the right mind space. So I'm telling y'all, bro, you don't understand how powerful your words really are, bro. Especially the words that you say to yourself. Because everybody eventually in their life, you're going to enter into a season where it's really just you and you. And that's just what it is. That's just how it has to be. Everybody is going to get to a certain point in their life where they can't talk to anybody about their issues. They can't relate to anybody. It's just grind through it. That's it. That's fucking it. That right there is the time period that I'm in my life right now, and I have been for a while. Because when you want to be somebody who's different, when you want to be a king, when you want to be better, just in general, you're naturally going to be different, and you're going to separate yourself from other people because you won't have shit to say to them. Because you're on a way higher frequency. They're not thinking like you. They don't want to do the things that you want to do. They don't have the same drive as you. So they will never comprehend the things that you do. And all this being said, bro, like, just ask yourself this before you allow yourself to go into the wrong headspace, whether it's you're about to get into a fight with somebody, you're about to make a decision that could cost your whole entire career, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, bro. Don't worry about shit. Because I'm telling you this right now. You're more likely to fuck up if you're psychoanalyzing every single thing in life than if you were to just do that, whatever activity that you're worried about, to the best of your ability and not think twice about it and just do it. I'm telling you, bro, instinct is a killer. That's what separates the men from the boys, bro. And instinct is driven into your brain through repetition, bro. You're not going to become a beast overnight. You're not going to become an alpha male overnight. You're not going to become a fucking king overnight. All these things are fucking true, bro. And it's obvious. Anything that's hard in life is usually the best things for you, and everything that's easy in life is usually the worst things for you. And that's just how it is. How easy is it to go and watch porn and jack off? Vice versa, pull a bad bitch who actually likes you for you and isn't just trying to fuck with you for money, status, or some other bullshit. Seriously. How hard is it to get a phenomenal physique, vice versa, just play video games all day? You get my point? Perfect. On to the next one. You need to understand, bro, that in this life that we live, you're going to have to make decisions every single day that are going to either lead you to a good ending to your life or a bad ending to your life. You're writing the chapters of your life every single fucking day that you live. You're literally creating a story. And every time that you slack off, every time that you fuck up, every time that you make a mistake that you know you shouldn't have made, what you knew you should have did better, you knew you should have put in extra work, you knew you should have did this, you knew you should have did that, that leads to an outcome. It's not a coincidence why certain people are in certain areas, bro. Nothing in life happens by coincidence.
In half a mile, turn right onto East Canfield Street.
Or at least when it comes to achieving something. I'm not going to say absolutely nothing. That would be completely absurd, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like, you can't expect one day to just wake up and just be fucking rich, bro. Like, I swear to God, bro, I haven't even been able to sleep, bro, for the longest time because I'm just thinking in my head, like, bro, how can I become rich? Because I don't want to do this shit for the rest of my fucking life. I don't give a fuck about this job, bro. And when I say I don't give a fuck about this job, it means that I know that I have a worth and a purpose for my life that's way bigger than this corporation in itself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could care less. You know why? Because they could care less about me. And they could care less about you. You see what's so funny, bro? Like, everybody in society wants to make it seem like pimps are the bad people. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, you're a gangster. Oh man, you're terrible. Oh, you sell drugs. You do this. You do that. You know what I mean? Yada yada yada. You can think of everything. I'm not trying to say a bunch of illegal shit on the internet and get another stupid strike on my channel, but it's so funny how pimps are referred to as bad people. Excuse me. But what do you think big corporations are?
Turn right onto East Canfield Street.
Like, honestly, a pimp, let me tell you the pimp game that my OGs told me. A pimp will pimp a bitch out, and then we'll have her give her at least like 20%, 10% of his whole entire earnings or whatever, just to keep her around and and whatever the case may be, keep her happy, whatever the fuck, right? You think I get 10% of my company? You think I get 20%, 30%, whatever the case may be, of their whole entire proceeds? Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. Me and you are getting ripped off. If you work a 9 to 5, you're getting pimped right now. Yeah, it sucks ass. I'll admit it. I have to go to work every day and call these bitch ass niggas daddy. But it is what it is. I gotta do what I gotta do to survive. I'm not gonna sit over here and, just be a fucking couch potato for the rest of my life. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. But this is just a stepping stone, baby. Trust and believe that shit. You shouldn't ever be complacent in life. I don't care how much money I get, bro. I'm still trying to get richer. You know why? Because life is a fucking adventure, and it is what you make of it. You ever notice, too, and I'm gonna end on this one, the only time you really get depressed, bro, is when you're not doing shit. Like, you notice that? I've never been depressed and worrying about shit when I'm actively doing something. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I'm at work, I'm focused on getting my work done so I can go home and do the shit that I want to do. and I'm not depressed. When I go to the gym and I'm working out, I'm not depressed. Even though I don't always like to work out, I still feel happy, or I still feel neutral, right? Or at least those thoughts of those negative thoughts are at least taken from my mind, even if it's a brief period of time. And that just fucking rhymed. So let this be something that you put into the back of your head. I don't know why I keep burping. That at the end of the day, if you're depressed, you're not doing enough with your life, bro. And that's literally just what it is. That's literally what it is. If you're not doing shit with your life, you will inevitably become depressed. Like, think about it. If you were born rich and you had everything handed down to you, what do you have to fucking work for? If you're sitting on your ass all day, living with your fucking mom, jacking off, busting nuts all over yourself 24/7, who else would be fucking happy? That's a shitty ass life. So at the end of the day, do more and be more. Let's get it, fam.